Dear parents, one more time, this is Bena with our parenting tips. Today what I really want to talk about is something that is so dear to my heart, and many of us are unaware of it, and that is emotional intelligence. How do we help our children to have emotional intelligence? Now, to begin with, what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is the ability to be able to manage our emotions and make sure that we channel them well to be people that are the best that we can be. Now, children with good emotional intelligence are actually good in class. They perform better. They become better adults. They are better in their marriages tomorrow. And every aspect of this child is better because they have emotional intelligence. You see, emotional intelligence is not taught in schools. It is something that is imparted to the child, especially through the family and through the parents and through the guardians that are with this child. And so I would encourage us to really make sure that we help our children to develop the very best of the emotional intelligence. In other words, to have capacity to control and direct their emotions well. One of the key things that you need to do is socializing. Allow the children to socialize through games, interacting with others. Break the children from this trend of sitting and watching TV. TV is destroying our children and we don't know even the effect. You give the child your phone. They spend hours and hours on the phone. Make sure your child has time to socialize. Even if they're just two of them, socialize with you, socialize with other children, and have personal interactions. Through this, the children vent out their emotions. They are angry, they are disappointed, and those are times that you as a parent should utilize to direct them. For instance, if your child is beaten by a neighbor's child, do you go to the neighbor and attack the neighbor, or do you settle it out with your child? What you're supposed to do is to sit with your child and talk to them. Tell them, when you attack, this is how you approach it. You need to love the other child. You need to know they are possibly angry. And in this kind of aspect, you will help your child to understand. Tomorrow when they face conflicts, they will have capacity to know how to handle conflicts without conflicts going down with them, without them going into depression, because they were not taught how to handle conflict. And a lot can be talked about emotional intelligence. But one key aspect that today I want you to understand is socializing for the child is very, very important. And then playing certain games that bring out their emotions. The games that need you to think, to coordinate, and to work together. Those kinds of games will help the child to know that in society, wherever we go, we have people. Knowing how to deal with these people will help this child. And as I deal with this topic, it will take some bit of time. We'll be able to go into the details of emotional intelligence. But this is a very, very critical aspect that we need to know and understand. It affects the entire life of this child. And so, my dear parent, it is important that you understand how to build a child that has the capacity to handle either I'm stressed, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm joyful, and all these kind of things. When we handle these children well, we will not have the complaints that we are having around us of the millennials that are so entitled and they are not committed and they are not dedicated, and then they get a job and they can't commit. They are running all over the place because they had all the indulgence that we could afford and we did not train them. So my dear parents, I will one more time come back to you to handle this topic of emotional intelligence. It will take us some bit of time, but I really, really believe that this is very critical. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and may God bless you. And then let's meet next time one more time.